Wake that ass up.
Get up and get turned up with DeDe in the morning.
We get wild a bit.
So I got to tell y'all, you've got to hear what one mom did to a school after her daughter was bullied. When I tell you this, y'all gonna laugh so hard.
It's getting hot in here. Hot topic. Yeah.
Powered by 1-800-TRUCK-WRECK.
By the way, the bullying isn't what you're gonna laugh at. It's just the mom and her response. Just
Boy, she is a trip.
Mama came in. School, yeah. But in the meantime, Dallas police are searching the Catholic Diocese of Dallas, all because of some sexual abuse allegations.
According to the affidavit, police say the diocese investigators involved in coming up with the list were initially hired to investigate financial improprieties involving the diocese priests, not sexual abuse allegations. And the identities of other investigators were never revealed to Dallas police, nor was their experience in child abuse investigations. One DPD detective notes, "I suspect the investigative body comprised of former law enforcement officials does not have the needed expertise to render judgment on the credibility of child abuse allegations."
It never stops. What are they saying? What does he mean by that?
I think what they're really doing, they're trying to look for, they think that there's a cover-up. Somebody is covering something up in the diocese, obviously.
Yeah, for 50 years.
But this is normal. It's been going on with this church for a while, right?
Forever. And I'm Catholic, and trust me, I've always had good relationships with the priests that I met. But this is obnoxious where you allow this to happen for over 50 years. Like, it's time for the Pope to really step up and say, hey, everybody goes to jail.
Right. Because all they do is they just move the priests around, right?
That's what they were doing for years.
Wow. I know.
It's disgusting.
It really, really is. It is. It just, I don't know, the abuse and everything else. But again, I always say that, don't we talk about this? You're asking a man to not have sex ever?
Forever.
Like,
which is unreasonable.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's not happening.
So it's interesting.
Like 2 weeks is a lot.
That's what you could go without sex?
Yeah,
2 weeks?
like
Not a lifetime?
Maybe 3 weeks.
Not a lifetime? 3 weeks you can go? The longest you could go without sex is 3 weeks?
I think 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah.
Has that been the longest ever in life?
What?
Oh, yeah. 4 weeks?
Okay. Hold on.
If you give me a full 30 days, I'm not in a good mood.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me ask Breeze. Here's our assistant producer, Breeze, is in here. Breeze.
Go ahead, Breeze.
Breeze, I'm curious about this. The longest you've gone without sex?
Accidentally, it was 4 months.
He said accidentally.
How do you?
It was how many months?
First separated.
Oh, okay. And so you were
you were hurt. You were hurt.
Yeah, kind of, but
you were hurt.
Michael Sean condition, about a week, 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Jade, how long can you go without?
Girl, years.
7 years.
Yeah, seriously.
Eons.
Like, I'm just like, I mean,
Decades.
women, I think there are some women, though, that are kind of like guys and they fiend for it, but please. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, yeah.
I can't believe you did 7 years.
Yeah,
How long
I did.
you did it?
When I was celibate, after I had broke up with my boyfriend, before I met my fiance,
One day later in life, you're gonna look back and think to yourself, I wasted 7 years.
Now, DeDe, you went a couple of years.
I went like a year and a half.
Yeah,
A year and a half
was the longest I did.
But you know what I do? In all honesty, I can't sit up here in front and be like, so no.
We don't want to hear TMI now. Don't tell me what you do.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What I do is I get like consumed with my work and my family. So I never really put myself. I'm not really dating at the time, so I don't put myself in positions. It's not like I'm like resisting. Like, oh my God, you're so fine. I'm tempted. I want to have.
I thought you were going to say something else, but okay.
I know.
I was ready. I was like, wait a minute. Turn down the lights.
Now, we go from one extreme to the next. We're talking about, priests not having sex, forever, really, for the rest of their lives. But then there's Lamar Odom, who said that he has had sex with 2,000 women.
Okay, first of all, that's excessive, but that just goes to show the saying, there's no such thing as an ugly rich man, because he is not attractive.
No, he's not.
And 2,000 women gave it to you?
Yeah.
Well, he's worth $45 million.
There it is. And he's an athlete.
Well,
yeah, 2,000.
Is that a normal number for guys?
2,000? Well, if I had $45 million, yeah.
But because you have like 45,000, 1,000 there, like,
it could be like 200.
Really? So 200, you had sex like 200 women?
I don't know if I really keep count.
But a roundabout.
It's probably in
Don't
the
answer
100.
that, Mike. Don't answer.
Breeze, what about you?
I'm not answering that one.
Cut out this mic. You're going to be transparent.
Be honest.
You're going to get out.
Be honest. Be honest.
I mean, I lost count, but it's possibly If we going back to high school,
Yeah,
college,
that's
yeah,
what
it's
I'm
possibly
saying.
in the hundreds. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're a nice looking guy too, so I can see.
I thought I made them laugh, like,
No.
no.
You're just tall. You got good hair.
That's what it is.
Clear,
there
I'll
it
take
is.
that. I'll take that.
Finally, everybody, I got to tell you this story. This story is so hilarious to me. A mom got mad because her daughter had come home and said, "Mom, I've been bullied."
Girl.
So the mom stood up in front of her daughter's school class and vowed to fight any adult female relative that was bullying her child. Listen.
Messing with my daughter, she's a girl, y'all are boys, okay? If y'all bully my daughter, if you look at her the wrong way, if you breathe the wrong way, say your mom to me. Sisters, aunts, anybody over 18, I'll up. Do you understand me? Leave my daughter alone, and I'm not going to say it again. If I have to go to every class, I'll do that. And I'm letting you know right now, any mom, any sister can catch these hands, okay? That's
Period.
what I am. Y'all think y'all bullies? I'm the big bully, okay? Tell your moms, tell your sisters, tell your aunties, cousins, whoever. As long as we're over 18, we can handle this any day. You
Come
understand
on,
that?
let them know, Mama.
I ain't
They can
mad.
catch these
I ain't
hands.
And
mad.
then the boy at the back of the class was, oh, little bitty boy's looking at.
She ain't. That little voice there.
Nobody believe you,
It
girl.
wasn't scary. You didn't sound menacing. You didn't sound believable, Mom.
No.
It just sounded like a nice mom trying to.
Your daughter's looking at you like, man, you about to get me beat up.
You gotta lower your voice a little bit. And be like, you gotta be like, let me tell you what.
No.
I'll put these hands on anybody.
She was like,
No.
But she did everything that every parent in America wants to do when your kid gets. I wanted to do it.
you wanted to go up to the class and tell everybody they can,
Everybody,
they can
listen.
get these hands.
Jordan, it was this little girl, Jordan, that wanted to fight my daughter. And I was like, Jordan, I will go in your mouth. I will go directly in your tonsils.
All right.
Mike, your voice is hot too.
Yeah, exactly.
Wake that ass up. Get up and get turned up with DeDe in the morning.
We get wild